Okay, here it is, finally. The exhaust pipe. All the way from Italy. Nice. Give you a sound test as well. The before and after. So today, if you can hear me, we're getting rid of this, and getting rid of this. And we're going to be sticking this on. Promo card. Gotta blank that out. Not that I'll use it, but this is from Cold. So that's from a cold start. Let's see. Definitely looks well made. Nice. So it's basically going to be like that, and it'll get rid of the cat and the silencer. So back shortly. So I was quite intimidated by this project because I'm not very mechanical. I've never done anything like this, but to be honest, it wasn't that hard really. Just lining everything up, taking your time, making sure you've got all your nuts and bolts in the right place. Right, that's that off. Next it's going to be this bracket here, and then these brackets up here. Over here and over here. One thing to note is I initially thought I had to take the side fenders off to get to the lower fender, because that silencer is so big and there's not enough room for it to actually fall out of the bottom without removing it. But what we found was that there were two bolts underneath the bottom fender, and if you loosened those off, it actually gave you enough wiggle room to allow the silencer to come out. Also, you'll see later on in the video, the silencer's really wedged in tight, and it took a lot of perseverance, and we used wooden blocks and rubber mallets to actually get it out. It's very, very difficult, but it can be done. Again, it just requires a lot of patience. Another thing I noticed just from watching other YouTube videos of people who've done it on Duke 390s, I've noticed on the RC390 the bolts that were holding the link pipes and the catalytic converter pipe, the bolts were facing in a nice direction for us to get access to, but they were really fiddly, and getting them back on is really difficult. You have to really pinch them together and make sure you've got it in the right place before you tighten it all up. We also put copper grease onto the nuts and bolts when we put them back in. So here we were struggling with the silencer as it didn't want to come out. So you have to use a rubber mallet and some wooden blocks, because there's a bracket, a metal bracket that goes through the silencer and it holds it snugly in place, so you have to hit it out. You also have to remove 2 bolts from underneath the bike which hold on that bottom fender to give it wiggle room to get the silencer out. Just so much to take note of if you're ever doing this project yourselves. So this took a long time to get the silencer out. There wasn't enough room, and also the bracket was in the way, which is covered by the fenders. So we had to do a lot of hammering to get it out. But I'd watched another guy on YouTube do it, and he did say it's difficult the first time round. So after lots of perseverance, we did finally get it out, but it took a lot of doing. So unfortunately my GoPro, I filled up the SD card and it shut itself off halfway through the project. So what I'll do is I'll insert the clips from my mobile phone of when we first got it all connected back up and turned it over for the first time. This did take a long time to get out, but as I say, once you've done it once, it's supposed to be easy after that if you ever need to put it back in again. But hope you enjoy the results anyway.